Hello fans of Marvel Heroes, my name is Wilfred. I'm at the test center and today I would like to share with you the team up on Sunspot because one of you has been requesting me to do it. One of you is a very big fan of Sunspot, asking me if I could do a video on him, and I'm more than happy to do so. Why? Because I think Sunspot is one of the very special team up with a very unique kind of like visual effect on his costume. I mean, I think that is really fantastic. It's one of the best I've seen really. In terms of the costume, team-up costume perspective. It's really fantastic. I really wish that he become playable one day because look at that, really adorable. Now, this video is going to be addressing in a couple of areas. First of all, if you like to have Sunspot as a full passive, I have the build for you. If you like to use him as a companion, I have a build for you too. And last but not the least, I'm showing you some numbers behind for those who are interested in looking at how I derive all the numbers. And for Sunspot, if you would like to use him as a full passive, he has 300 plus 300 versus burning enemies, as well as 150 kind of like a crit hit rating when you hit with the damage over time power. Well, I mean, there are some heroes that does burning, like Black Widow, like Human Torch. So there are quite a number of that has a burning kind of tag to it. So it may be useful as a full passive. But really, if I have Sunspot, I'll have him as a companion. But in the event whereby you would like to use Sunspot as the full passive, what would you like to put into in terms of your the power allocation is as such. So now there are only two team up is a weight power, solar bomb, as well as the embrace the sun. So both of them is just an activation chance. The more point you put into it, the higher chance you get activated. So the downtime between each activation is lower. Now, one is dealing 150% of the solar slam, so you have to max this guy, so that's to make best use of solar bomb. And as for this one, is the 75% of the corona, which I have to max this one to get the best of this. Right, so now that is the setup if you like to use Sunspot as the full companion. If you like to use him as a full passive, which I would highly recommend, this is the one that I'm going to show you. Alright, so now let's see what Sunspot can do. Sunspot can do a lot of like punching here. That would be the solar strike. All right, so like for Sunspot, I'm going to pick some power and show it to you, but I'll also be careful what power to pick because after a while the screen get overwhelmed with a lot of visual effect. He's really that good. So it's something called the solar charge, the one that he will charge in and out. So you charge and then come back in again, a little bit of delay animation, but I guess it's all right. A little bit of movement, at least you see what he's doing. Second one is the solar slam. Again, it's something that is really visual. You can see exactly what happened. That's what I like about team up. I would not put this one in yet. You'll see why it is. Then you have to channel the sun as well. So this is channel the sun. Again, it's very visual. You can see every single power that is being is there. Then I would say let's skip some of this as well. Now this is the buff walking on the sun, which should buff him for like base damage 10%, for cooldown of buff for 5 seconds, cooldown 15 seconds, but more so is for the so-called corona as well, and so on. So I'm going to start picking out the passive power. So this is corona, all right. So corona is the one that you may or may not be able to see. This is the one that is you see the thing around him. This corona, all right. So that is the one that you see. The screen starts to get a little bit overwhelming, right? And after that, you have this one here, Sunspot. So after it's done its charge, you'll see a Sunspot here. So this is the corona, this is the whatever, the channel, then the charge, this is Sunspot here. Very nice, right? Look at this, man. The ground turned like a sunspot, all right? So then this one is solar assault as well. And so you see him assault in a moment. Yeah, so one of these that you couldn't quite see because of all this like visual effect. But I think majority of power, I must say, that you can see exactly what's happening. That's how I evaluate a team up, whether it's good or not. I want to see a team up moving around. I want to see the visual effect. And last but not least, the solar flare. That is totally fantastic as well. So that is the solar flare, right? So again, you can see every single power that's over there. That's really wonderful. Sunspot, a very high rating on my book, right? Because I want to see what the team up is doing. Now, so that is what you do. 1 point you can get half of the benefit. 15 point you get full. So no brainer. 1 point it. The basic is not really worth the effort anyhow. So okay. So what happened is you like to allocate the power. The channel the sun is actually one of the highest. So, and also because it has a channeling time as well. So I can understand why. So do it. Make that the max out of it. The solar assault as well. That would be the solar assault. That is also one of the highest as well. Can't really see what happened though, because things are a little bit overwhelming. But there's a solar assault there. Trust me. Now the solar charge actually slightly better than the solar flare. But I still would like to probably go for a solar flare, because if the difference is not a lot, then I would say go for the signature. It has nice burst damage, and it has a pretty decent area coverage. But I mean, it's more or less a hit and miss, so you don't need to think too hard about it. The remaining opponent just dump it over here, and now you're sorted. You very nicely built up a Sunspot, for your hero, and you know that he's doing the best he can. All right, so that is Sunspot for you. And and let's take a look at the spreadsheet, which I don't think there's a lot of thing to really talk about on the spreadsheet, but I will just talk a little bit about it. So again, I'm looking at the what happened when you put 1 point to it, because it's linear anyhow. So I can't measure what is a DPS per rank 2 and above. On the power. So you have solar charge, sunspots. Some of them are damage over time. Some of them are direct damage itself. Slam, channel the sun, and so on. Solar assault, corona, which has the thing that go around him. Solar flare with signature power. It hit like a couple of times. And that's it. And you rank it accordingly. As you can see, the channel the sun and solar assault is pretty high damage over time. DPS, and the solar charge as well as the solar flare is more or less quite similar. That's why I said I will probably pick the solar flare just because it hit more mobs. So yeah, I mean, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this rather short video on the team up Sunspot, and I hope for those who has been asking me if I could do a Sunspot video, you get a chance to watch this as well. Let me know how it goes. See you next time. Goodbye.